Crisis in our American democracy. The investigation into the January 6th attack and the elaborate scheming that led up to it. Lawmakers and witnesses are warning that the threat is not over. For more on what we learned and what's next in the hearings, here's CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane.
On this vote,
An unprecedented pressure campaign against a sitting vice president ended with Mike Pence in an underground loading dock beneath the Capitol for 4 hours January 6th. He'd been rushed into safety from the U.S. Senate chamber, and at one point, insurgents were just 40 feet away.
A confidential informant from the Proud Boys told the FBI that the Proud Boys would have killed Mike Pence if given a chance.
That day, he refused to leave.
The vice president did not want to take any chance that the world would see the vice president of the United States fleeing the United States Capitol.
Earlier that day, the president personally pressured Pence one last time before the electoral vote. Witnesses say he called Pence a wimp. In a speech Friday, the former president denied it.
I never called Mike Pence a wimp. I never called him a wimp.
But again, asserted Pence could have stopped the official certification of the electoral votes.
I said, well, what is he, a robot? He's a human conveyor belt.
The committee argued the already violent mob was egged on further by Trump's mid-afternoon tweet that Pence lacked courage.
I'm telling you, if Pence caved, we're going to drag mother through the streets.
A series of White House lawyers and aides described an elaborate, weeks-long effort to strong-arm Pence into executing a scheme devised by California lawyer John Eastman to reject some of the electoral votes and steal the election. White House lawyers testified the president and Eastman both knew the plan was bogus and unlawful. A Trump White House aide described a call to Eastman.
I said, are you out of your effing mind? He said, you're going to cause riots in the streets.
The committee has 2 hearings planned for the week ahead, including one in which they're expected to argue that Donald Trump tried to interfere with local election officials, including in Georgia. And CBS News has learned the committee also has a team investigating the role played by far-right groups, including their efforts to plot and plan ahead of the attack. Margaret?
Scott, thank you.